I know a lot of you guys are in your sad boy era or your sad boy phase. We've all gone through this, and you're probably going through it right now. There's a good shot that you just aren't really happy with yourself. You might not be too confident. You might just be going through something catastrophic. Hopefully, none of your family members died or something serious has happened, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you aren't going to be sad because throughout high school, a lot of you guys really are sad, and you might be on your way into college. And I don't want you to carry on that mindset. It was kind of crazy growing up in I'm not gonna say my time, but in when I was in high school, because being a sad boy was like trending. That was like a cool thing to be really antisocial, not walk around with confidence, just sit in the back, not have any real friends. And hopefully now it's starting to die off, but even now I still see a lot of guys that are lacking confidence and not really happy with themselves. So this guide is going to be how to transform out of that. First thing has to be your mindset. And a lot of you guys that do think it's cool to be sad, or you guys think that you're going to get some sort of affection or attention by being sad, you think people are going to come up and ask if you're okay, if they can do anything to help you. Bro, that's not how you want to carry yourself through life. Even if you are getting some attention, it's not the attention you want. And a big thing about being sad is the thoughts that run through your mind. What are you currently thinking about? What occupies your brain? You can't keep giving in to the negative thoughts, and you got to try to replace them with positive ones. So, no sad music. Oh my God. I remember when I was in high school, everybody was bumping sad songs from the moment they walked in to the moment they left. They were literally playing sad songs after an exam, even if they did good on an exam, when you have no reason to be sad. It was just like almost an addiction to want to just blast sad songs. I don't know what we got out of it. Maybe it was cool. It was a thing that we did back then, and I hope you guys are not doing that now. And if you currently are, cancel it. Replace it with like fun party music, like EDM music's really good, or anything that just gets you upbeat and happy and makes you want to dance and go and talk to people. Also, no loser TV shows. There are a bunch of reality shows or just those shows that you aren't getting anything valuable from, and you just see some guy complaining about his life, and it's a waste of time, bro. It's not it's not something you should be putting your headspace towards. You can't be consuming that content and then not expect it to affect you in any sort of way. And some of you guys might be watching loser TV shows to make you feel better about yourself. And that's not good at all because you're just kind of getting out of reality for a temporary bit and then feeling better about yourself. It's the same thing as being under a substance, believe it or not. You're escaping reality to enter a zone that makes life seem a little better for you. So quit both of those as fast as you can. And your perspective on life needs to change too, bro. You have to be glass full at all times. If somebody is trying to talk to you, whether it's just to get your attention or if they're trying to be friends with you, don't try to necessarily like cut them out of the picture right away. I know when you're a sad boy, you don't like to have friends, you don't like to talk to people, but there are a bunch of people that really want to be your friend, man, and you have to kind of let them in. Not openly reveal everything to them right away. Obviously, that takes time, but the fact that you aren't going to give them a shot, you're not going to want to even try to have a friendship with them and see where that friendship goes is pretty pathetic, bro. Be a little vulnerable. Don't necessarily hide everything from people, but at the same time, like I understand it might take some time for you to open up, but always allow some sort of entrance into your life. Allow them to have a friendship and just see where that goes. Next thing is you have to desire to want to be better. You have to genuinely repeat to yourself that you want to get out of the situation that you're currently in. If you have no desire to get better and get out of your sad boy era, you're not going to leave it and you're not going to become a better man. You have to meditate. The meditation allows you to clear your mind and get rid of any sort of negative thoughts that you have in the morning. Believe it or not, a lot of guys just wake up mad or sad. It's very common. And to act like that isn't you is not something you should be doing. You have to be completely honest with yourself and try meditation. I know it seems stupid. I was young once too, and I thought the same thing, that it doesn't make me a better person. How would sitting with silence or listening to some music with my eyes closed in my room bring any benefit to my life? But bro, I'm telling you, once you're in the zone, you'll never want to miss a meditation session. And you have to follow this up with manifesting what you want. How do you want to be happy? Imagine your happiest self. What does that even consist of? What is the happiest possible layout for a day for you? A happiest week, a happiest year? What all needs to happen in order for you to actually be happy? Once you have this kind of planned out, you're going to be able to speak it into existence and work towards actually achieving that. Also, I would recommend some sort of prayer. I'm not saying you have to be super religious or anything. If you are religious, that's great. If not, then that's okay as well. It's whatever you see, whatever you believe in. Your upbringings definitely have shaped that. And I just think it's very beneficial to have someone that you look up to, or something that you are kind of hoping to get closer with and use some sort of upper power towards. It's like having that sense of faith. It makes you work harder. It makes you kind of push through those moments in life where you don't feel like doing something. It's very good for your self discipline, and I think it could bring a lot of benefits towards your life. Next, getting into better shape. Come on, guys. How many times I got to tell you? Go to the gym. You can go 3, 4, 5 days a week, whatever works best for you. Have a good routine that you can actually follow. Don't be one of those guys that just walk into the gym and say, "Oh, I'm gonna try this machine," or "I'm gonna try that machine." Don't be one of those, because you're not going to be as productive as you would be with a set goal, a set routine. Also, invest in some good gym gear. Some guys like to wear the big baggy hoodie with a beanie and some sweatpants and just some Chuck Taylors or whatever. And if that's your fit, cool. But I know a lot of guys don't want to have that, so I'd always recommend you diving into proper gym wear. You have your Gymshark, you have your Young LA, you have Raw Gear, you have a bunch of Nike, whatever gym gear you like, whatever brand you like, clothes that fit your body well. And when you have the pump going, you're going to feel more motivated, and you're just going to enjoy the way you look, and that's going to continuously want to bring you back. And I think it'll be good for you, bro. It's might be a little expensive, that's just how clothing is, but it's by all means it's worth it, bro. Also, proper body maintenance. Make sure you stretch, bro. I don't know why guys think it's uncool to stretch when in reality you're honestly just increasing the odds of you getting injured. Make sure you stretch, take your ice baths, you relax, take a rest day every now and then, because if you continue to go, you're just going to burn out and then possibly hurt yourself, and that's the last thing you want. The benefit about physical exercises is you're taking your emotions out on something beneficial instead of just crying in your room or sitting down, not doing anything, just pondering about life. Put it towards martial arts, hit workouts, or even running. All these different exercises will teach you how to control and manage your emotion, and you're getting a beneficial outcome, which is honestly ideal. Follow this up with a very healthy diet. A good gut health equals a happier version of yourself. The last thing you want is to be sad and then have like an upset stomach, or poor gut health, or just anything that's not feeling good within your body. Because the moment your body feels sick or sluggish or in pain because you had like the bubblies from either fast food or something, then your mindset just kind of falls down with it, and you're going to be even more sad. Next, we have accomplishments. The best thing about accomplishments is the process in which you had to suffer in order to get there. I know a lot of guys think that they want like that, the 100K a year, or they want the YouTube plaque. But while that is true, while they do want to hit that, it's the highest point of joy when they're grinding towards it. Those long nights that they're putting extra time and extra effort that no one else is willing to put towards it. And hence the reason they get that reward and other people don't. So it might be hitting your work quota, or getting that job promotion. Do something crazy. Run a marathon, bro. That's something not a lot of people can say. And if you genuinely want to be in that level of eliteness, by all means, go for it. Retire your parents. There's so many different aspirations you should have in life, but retiring your parents is a monumental accomplishment. Think about all the sacrifices that they had to make in order for you to get to where you are now. And how good would it feel to retire them? There's no way you would be sad in that moment. You will be crying tears of joy. I don't care how alpha male you think you are, you will be thinking about how much they've helped you and how you were able to put them in a position where they no longer have to work anymore. And even if it's not such a huge accomplishment, you can do the everyday activities and make those your accomplishments as well. Making your bed, clearing the bathroom mirror, fold your clothes instead of just throwing them into the drawers, and waking up on time too, bro. There's no better feeling than getting up out of your bed the moment your alarm clocks goes off. I'd recommend to ensure that you do this and you don't just hit the snooze button. I would put my bathroom. I would not my bathroom. I would put my phone or my alarm in the bathroom. That way, once it goes off, I have to get out of my bed, and the first thing I do when I wake up is use the restroom and brush my teeth and get ready. So you're just a little more set up for success that way. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I think that if you implement these three things, that it's going to be borderline impossible for you to be sad. But if you're still going through any sort of issues, make sure to click the link in my description and book a call with me today. As always, guys, you know what to do. The choice is yours.